Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review of the new release, Ralph's Club Elixir. And I saw a lot of comments from my followers asking my thoughts on this scent, so I ran out and I got a bottle, and now we're going to talk about what I think about it and compare it to the PARFUM as well. I also picked up the PARFUM and I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison as well for anyone that is wondering what the difference is between the two. It seems as though today, in this world, in this day and age, everyone and their mom has got their Elixir in their lineup, so of course Ralph Lauren had to come next with their new Ralph's Club Elixir. People seem to be very excited about this release. This is a fragrance that I see a lot of people talking about, getting very excited about. So this is a new bottle design as well. They kind of added this kind of like plaque to the front versus their typical, like it's just kind of printed on the PARFUM. It's definitely a very sleek design. I really like, some people are either gonna love this or hate this, but I like how this comes out to the side like this. It feels very like James Bond-esque, I don't know. So this is a very aromatic, woody scent. Oh my God, it's very, very sexy. It's very sexy. So the notes in this, if you're curious, in the top we have some green mandarin with some grapefruit, a very beautiful, luxurious cardamom note, and in the mid we have some sage, we have lavandin, which is a molecule mimicking lavender, which when I first saw that, it was a little bit of a red flag for me. I was thinking that this might come off a little artificial, but it doesn't. It really works well. They did a great job with this, with some geranium and some orris butter. Oh my God, you guys, the way that they do the orris in this, heavenly. So good. And in the base we have some patchouli, some balsam absolute, kind of has this resinous ambery undertone with a leather accord and olibanum. And the first thing that just hits you is that creamy, beautiful orris butter. Something that is so sexy and elegant about orris. Just when you turn it, you take that kind of powdery iris accord and you put it in a man's fragrance. It's just, oh my God. It opens with a very strong ambroxan feel with a very creamy orris butter. There is a very subtle cosmetic feeling to this. Not over the top or anything like that. It's not going to be something that's going to be challenging for people, I think. It's very well done, but there is a touch of a cosmetic kind of powdery scent. And as it opens as well, there's a very clean, crisp freshness coming from that lavender molecule. And from the get-go, there is nothing casual feeling about this. This is definitely something that you'll wear for an occasion, for a date night, a nighttime scent. This one is perfect for the occasion. It's super elegant and very gentlemanly. It's a very masculine, woody, like fougere style scent. It's very impressive, and I can see why people are getting as excited as they are about this. This is one that I've probably been the most impressed by with recent releases. It's kind of blue and there's a little bit of a minty feeling as well. It's sexy, classic masculinity at its finest in a modern world. I really love it. I really enjoy it. And what I really love about this one is that as it dries, it just continues to get darker and darker, more sensual. This one is a big winner for me, Ralph's Club Elixir. Now I want to compare it really quickly to the PARFUM, which was the last release. And it's interesting because in the PARFUM, it has a pretty similar note breakdown. There are some differences, but just reading it, you wouldn't think that they would smell that different from one another. But these two fragrances have totally different feelings between them. When this one opens, it is a totally different vibe than the new Elixir. It is much fresher, much more of a typical designer scent profile as well. There's a lot of a very crisp apple in the opening. Immediately, it just feels much fresher and much more casual. This is not something that I would recommend that you wear to a date night, or if you're trying to make a memory of something, this is not the one to go with. This is something that would be better just for an everyday, you know, throw it on and run out the door kind of scent. This is one of those fragrances that is just going to kind of blend in with all the others. You're not going to smell different or unique in any way when you wear something like this, which is fine for people out there that don't want to smell unique. You know, they just want to have something that they smell good. And this is definitely one for that. I get a little bit of a very slight kind of synthetic soapiness that I don't really love. It's amazing how they have so many shared similar notes, but it's blended in a way that is just totally different. I wasn't that impressed by this one. Honestly, the new Elixir is definitely the one that I pick as my favorite. Ralph Lauren really knocked it out of the park with the new Elixir. Wow, fantastic. It is a 10 out of 10 for me, really. And the Elixir is priced at $140 for a 75 ml. So not the best price, but not the worst by any means. Like the way that these designer prices have been going, wow, it's insane. And I think that for the complexity and the beauty of this scent is definitely worth the money, and it's a refillable bottle as well. So once you go through the bottle, you'll save some money on the refill, which is a direction that a lot of brands seem to be going. So that's a really great touch. I will say though that as this one dries down, it definitely takes a dive. Like both of these are very complex scents and they change a lot as they dry. And what I found interesting on the skin, when I tested both of these on my skin before this video, was that as the Parfum dried, it became much more similar to the Elixir. So they have a kind of similar dry down, but it's all about the journey to get to the dry down. Depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for something that is just beautiful, classy, sexy, luxurious, all of the amazing adjectives that I could think of for the Elixir, that is what you want. But if you want something that is more typical, you're not going to stand out as much, but you're still going to smell good, the Parfum is probably something that you would be more interested in, especially if you don't like a very dark kind of orris butter kind of scent. If that's not your thing, you'll definitely like the Parfum more. So very interesting to compare the two. I was not expecting to be as in love with the Elixir as I am. Like, wow, thank you to all the guys in my comment section telling me to run out and try this, because holy cow, this is probably the best release that I've smelled so far this year in the realm of men's designers. Wow, Ralph Lauren, fantastic fragrance. Really, wow. Just fantastic, guys. If you have a chance to get out there and smell this, definitely do. I think you're going to be just as impressed as I am. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you've had the chance to try Ralph's Club Elixir, please leave a comment below what your thoughts are on it. What is your favorite from the line? I would love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.